Day 15, this will be a lighter one. Right? I knew you'd come around, Takumi. Please tell me you're not serious. Of course I am. Everyone's been killed in such bizarre... Makes sense there's only some kind of bizarre, malicious presence behind it. You've really gone off the deep end. Okay. You tell them, Takumi. We've been way too reactive this whole time. Finding the killer won't do us any good if we can't prevent the next murder. There's no getting through to them now. For once I agree with you, Hiruko. Please, everyone, just calm down. That's right. Kurua is still hanging... here. There's no time to be fighting among ourselves. Yeah, we should get her down at least. I can't stand this idea of leaving her like that. I guess you're right. She might come back and haunt us if we don't. Hold on a minute. This is a crime scene. We need to preserve it until we've had a chance to investigate it. No, you gotta treat her body with respect. Have some decency. That's your concern here? It must be nice to have a head as empty as yours. You just don't understand people's feelings. Can't you see you're just making this worse? I think we should leave things here for today. Enough has happened already. I don't want us to fight on top of that. Could you run that by me again? We think all these murders must have been because of a curse. So now we want to find a way to get rid of it. Probably invader ghosts who are causing the curse, so we figured we need some kind of invader ritual to deal with them. Have you found anything in here about like exorcisms and stuff? Are you sure about this, Takumi? You really think it was a curse that killed the others? I do. I mean, I don't, but like he shouldn't, because he knows it's Kaku who killed everyone. For awesome, I knew I could check. It's research time. We got a curse to break. Anything that looks even a little doable, we do it. Nothing's off the table. If we try a bunch of rituals, one of them is bound to make these spirits move on to the great beyond. Right, and if we do it, the curse will be broken. We could take control and stop worrying about all this weird stuff. This music. It's an invader funeral song I recreated from the stuff in the library. Pretty sure I nailed it too. It's scary how talented I am sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty amazing to put together a whole song in just one day. Well, I was wondering what all of this racket was. I should have known you two would be responsible. Not for all you can, Hiroko, but this track is going to save us all. If that's what makes you feel better, then by all means, do whatever you want. I'll even let this disturbance of peace slide. I don't care anymore. She really hates our guts. Forget her, man. She's the one who won't open her mind to the truth. Come on, we got more composing and arranging to do. Really? This isn't the only song I found in those old documents. We gotta try them all just in case the first one doesn't work. I'm also gonna put them together into one big ultimate funeral dirge mega mix. Sounds good. Let me know what I can do to help. 76. Alright, what's that smell? It's like ditch water, or a cesspool, or the inside of my room. That's the smell of salvation. It's special ultra strength purifying incense. It's practically guaranteed to keep away evil spirits. I think it's going to keep me away too. You're not planning to burn that all over the school, are you? Sorry, but we don't know where the spirits could be coming from. We gotta cover all our bases. I'd really prefer it if you didn't. I'd feel bad. It's enough like my BO that I could probably get used to it, but I feel bad for everyone else. Show a little perspective, guys. The smell is going to prevent anyone else from dying, perhaps, but don't worry, tomorrow's batch will be even more effective. Wait, you're going to keep it burning after this? Of course, you know what they say, Rome was an exercise in a day. Sorry, but I've never heard anyone say that. Yeah, me neither. Don't ruin this for me. A higher order exorcism? Yes, you can think of it like a special ritual to get rid of wraiths. It takes 3 days in total, but the old sources say it's incredibly effective against all and any malicious presences. It's really that powerful? This is it. This will solve all our problems, baby. Perhaps, but considering how strong it is, it needs a lot of preparation. You need holy water drawn from a particular spring, and coals for the sacred fire. And also a medicinal herb that only grows on the highest mountains in this region. Unless you can get those things, we can't even start the ritual, let alone see it to the end. It does sound like that will be hard to get our hands on, but if we really can break this curse, it'll be worth the trouble. Yeah, that's a spirit. We'll psych ourselves up today and start looking for the stuff tomorrow. Project Exercise the Wraith and Save the Days on. Hey Gakko, you ready to go? Are you ready? This is going to be a pretty intensive journey. I know. Come on, let's get going. And so Gaku and I left the school and went on our search. Our objective was to find the 3 items necessary to perform the Wraith exorcism. These items were holy water, coals from a sacred fire, and special medicinal herbs. We wandered far outside the wall of fire in search of them, but we didn't find anything of the sort. The sun descended as we searched, and soon night fell. We gave up the search for the day and trudged back to the school. Day 79. Guess you guys are still around, huh? Do you even care about how potentially screwed we are all right now? Takamaru. Of course we know. Everything we've been doing is to get us unscrewed, you know? Yeah, you seriously think playing that messed up music and burning that weird smelling crap and just wandering around the outside is going to do us any good? If you really want to help, take a shift, keep watch or something. We tried that and it didn't work. The murders just kept on coming. Now we're attacking the root of the problem. This is giving me a headache. Fine, whatever. Do what you want. Not like you'd be any help anyways. Sorry, Takamaru, but I made my choice. This is how I'm going to fix things. Let's go, Gaku. We got it. Get our stuff for the ritual. With that, Gaku and I went searching once more, but the outside world was vast. Finding the 3 items we sought would not be a simple matter. Our attempts were as fruitless as the day before and soon grew dark. And so that day's search came to the same unfortunate ending. Come to think of it, I haven't seen that ghost woman in a while. Maybe all these countermeasures are starting to take effect. I like to think they are, but I can't let my guard down. For all I know, she could be waiting to strike when I least expect it. For now, I have to concentrate on getting everything we need for the ritual. For the 3rd day, we walked until our legs grew stiff, but of course we couldn't find a single one of the items we needed. As the darkness of night set in, Gaku and I dejectedly returned to the school. 81. We were met with good luck that day. We were halfway up the mountainside shrouded in greenery. There we found a pure spring flowing with pristine water. After all of our long searching, we finally arrived at the right place. So this is the spring of purity we've been looking for. Woohoo, I knew we could find it. It's so clean and sparkly, it almost feels sacred in a way. I guess it would need to be for a ritual like... Quit being so uptight. Springs like this don't come along every day. We might as well have some fun with it. Take it. Oh, now you've done it. You think this sacred water is for you to play around in? You're doing the same, aren't you? You started it. Why aren't they in the class armor? I wish we had some girls here. Let's just get the water and get going. Better take enough so we won't have to come back later. It was Gaku who first suggested that the other 2 items could also be in the mountain. Trusting that idea, I followed him to the same mountain we made our way through the day before. We went past the springs we found, and after a few hours, Gaku's guess turned out to be right. We found the 2nd item in a slight clearing in the deep thicket. These must be the coals we need for the ritual. What are hot coals doing inside a mountain anyways? Maybe it got struck by lightning and these embers are what's left of the fires that it caused. You can see how people will consider a strange phenomenon like that to be sacred. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. By the way, I've got bad news. What is it? You know how I brought along a bunch of torches so we could keep the flame going? Well, this place is a lot further than I thought. We might not have enough. It'll all be for nothing if it goes out before we get back. That just means we gotta run. It's a full-on sprint all the way to the school. A sprint, huh? It was our 6th day of searching, and we spent it climbing that same mountain as if something was guiding us. We've been blessed with good fortune day after day, and as we neared the summit, our luck held steady as we successfully found the last item. This is the herb we need, right? Must be. Let's pick as much as we can and find as we could find and head back. Wait, if we do, that plant could go extinct. I'm all for taking extra, but taking over it is going overboard. It's a little too late for that, don't you think? Once we get to day 100, it's going to be torched along with everything else anyways. What's the difference if it dies out a couple of weeks earlier? I get your point, but come on, can't we leave a little bit behind or something? Seriously? Why? I just think the ritual should be, reverent, respectful. Taking all of these sacred herbs feels like something that could call divine punishment down on us. Maybe there's something in that. Okay, we'll leave a couple of sprigs as there are. Do your best to live while you can, you little guys. Alright, we've got everything we need. Are you ready? You just have to chant these sacred verses, right? That sounds easy enough. Keeping it going for 3 days might be a strain, but it's not bad compared to what we've been through already. We better get started. You never know when the curse might strike next. Let's do it. These means just ignore them. Place this leave spirits Evil. Place this, leave. Leave this place, evil spirits. Just that reversed. 3 days and 3 nights. 84 to 87. It's morning. The ritual's finally over. And we don't have to worry about the Wraith anymore, right? Here's hoping. We probably should. Enemy attack. Come on, Goku. Right, now that the curse is gone, I'm not going to lose to some regular old living invaders. You chumps actually decided to show, huh? I thought you'd be too busy chanting your magic words. It would be so much easier if it worked to get rid of the invaders too. Come on, here we go. Don't be too hard on them. I can't help it. I'm tired of that ridiculous hocus pocus they've been doing. And what do you want? We did what needed to be done. Anyways, the invaders are almost here. Right, let's focus on the battle for now. Three days and 3 nights is crazy. And then it was 7. Dope it. Oh shit. It's the paragon of warfare. Interesting that she released him. Keep up the good work, everyone. That's fucked. Okay, we'll beat this. Guaranteed loss. That's all? What a disappointment. I expected more. He's so strong. What do we do? You. Yeah, I got it. Hit Dalexia with the secret weapon. What's going on? Is he surrendering? No, likely. Our attacks didn't even scratch him.
お前たち、一体何に心を乱されておる？目の前の戦いに集中せず、あれこれと思い悩み。あなたは言って何を倒したと知ることもなく帰るか。またその時はわしだけではなく、あの忌まわしき戦闘生物たちも連れてこよう。今日のように中座することもな。それまでに少しは己のことを見つめ直し、乱心の原因にけりをつけておくのだな。
Glad Dalexia took his leave. He passed through the wall of fire like anything. In other words, he spared us. Nice. More BP. So I've been wondering, did we really get rid of the Wraith and then? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts. Holding all these rituals and stuff was your idea. No, don't get me wrong. I haven't changed my mind about the curse being to blame for all this, but like we only did what we could do from what we figured out from the old documents, you know? What if there's some kind of detail or nuance we missed? How can we tell if we actually did the whole thing right? I got thinking about it last night. I can't get it out of my head. Maybe you're right. There's only so much we know about the invaders' language and culture. Even so, there's not really anything we can do about it. Of course there is. It's easy. We just have to carry out the ritual again, except we'll do it a little different to account for anything we missed or got wrong the first time. We still have some materials left over, so we should be good to go. If we keep doing it over and over, it's bound to take effect eventually, right? Hey, you're right. In a situation like that, we can't be too careful. And it's on. We'll rest up tomorrow and make a fresh start the day after. Sounds good. If this is what it takes to keep everyone safe, you can count me in. They're fucking stupid. In that case, maybe I'll start by putting... maybe I'll put together some more incense and purifying salt and stuff instead. More than anything, I just need to take it easy. That's the best thing I could do today. He's a fucking idiot. This is like character... Not assassination, but like he committed way too hard to this. Actually, no, I guess it would make sense if he fully believed it. Let's get them out of their system. I'll try to bear with the smell until then. And they're going to lose because it's going to be an invader attack. They just lose the battle now. It's Dalexia, he's back up. Now I'll teach him to mess with other people's schedules. No, too far. My word, you're finally here. I was tired of waiting. You brought friends with you this time. I want to... And then he's gonna be immortal again.
出番だな。食らえ。やった。行くぞ。いつでも行ける。使うよ。行くぞ。ひゃっ。よし、行くぞ。せい。いつでも行ける。ひゃっ。いや、行くぞ。せい。いつでも行ける。そこだ。よし、行くぞ。いつでも行ける。この一撃で。
Okay, just do this. Try to win in one turn.
あとは任せたぞ。準備万端。
Which may or may not be possible. It is not possible. It is possible.
見てろよ。
It is not possible. And turn here.
いつでもいいよ。行くよ。出番だね。危ないよ。
Is there anything left? There we go. Wave one end. There, that's all the cannon fodder dealt with. Now just the old man. Let's finish this. I don't think I'm mad. He just takes 1 damage only. Wave 2 end. Is there a wave through or does he kill everyone?
その程度かお前たち。迷い、恐れ、悲しみ、すべてが一挙手一こっちは全力だっていう。ああ、全力を見せるまでもなく終わる戦いなど、どれほどの価値があるものか。もうよい。
Well, he's not moving. Isn't this routine?
しかしだな。お前にそう言われたところで。帰る。お前たちを殺したところで、あるいはお前たちに殺されたところで、わしの望む死はここにはなさそうだ。 だから今日がそがれた。もうよい。
戦闘
お前たちにとっては望ましい話だろうが、お前たちで
You cannot beat her at this rate. You will be. Hmm. They didn't mention anything about coming back, so that was likely the last time we'd ever see him. Nice. Yeah, everything's back in its proper place. I thought putting this stuff would be easy, but I guess I underestimated how messy it'd be. Sorry to make you help with this. The final attack is coming soon, so I have to stay put and save my strength. It's fine. I'm glad you did. I'm glad to help after all the research and translation you did for us. Gaku is still finding new ways to set up cleansing charms all over the school. I say I don't know whether that will help, but you seem happier at least, and if you're happy, I'm happy. We're planning to try that 3-day ritual one more time, so this will be my last chance to clean everything up. There's no telling what will happen when the final attack begins, so it's a matter of settling our nerves now. Settling our nerves. I spent most of the day cleaning up the library and chatting with the ghost boy. Just a nice, quiet day. Well, I'll hold the ritual tomorrow, so I'll take it easy today. I'll just prepare myself mentally and I wonder who it is. Come in. Takumi, you got a minute? Tsubasa, sure, what's wrong? Well, it's getting near the end, you know. We're thinking of getting everyone together to make sure there's no more murders. We figure if we stick together and keep watching shifts, no one else will get attacked. It'll work better the more people we have, so I was hoping you and Gaku would join us. Sorry, but I'll pass. We're going to be busy with the ritual. Don't you think it's time to give all the ritual stuff a rest? We're getting really worried about you guys. It's better for everyone if we act like a real team for whatever the final battle brings, right? It would mean a lot to me if you could join us. Right, but the ritual takes 3 days, so we wouldn't be able to break off and take our shifts. What? So your word ceremony is more important than the rest of us getting out of this alive? Of course not. We're doing this because we want everyone to survive. Alright, forget it then. See you around, Takumi. Good luck with your ritual. Yeah, he's mind broken at this point. This is it. One way or another, this is our last chance. Let's exercise this wraith once and for all. Yeah, we have to protect our friends.
逆に言うと隅野さんたちの無事はいつもわかるわけですし、
知らないよ。またそうね。
避け場を避け場を避け場を避け場を避け場を
Eventually, we reached a state of hyper-focus where we weren't even aware of the passage of time anymore. The next 3 days went in a flash.
No.
Yes, we did it. Yeah, but we can't relax just yet. Why not? All these rituals should have dealt with the wraith. The danger, it's past us now, but there's someone else we still need to deal with. If she's going to attack one last time, she'll do it today. And then everyone else will be die. Everyone else will be dead, not die. Everyone else is already dead. Never mind. They're all still alive. How did Kuro get murdered then? That's the crazy part. Kurura died. But how? Okay. Let's get it started.
けます。足止めします。いけます。これはどうです？いつでもいける。せい。行くぞ。はあ。やった。
Turn end.
私に任せて。邪魔しないで。
いつでもいける。行くぞ。いい感じだ。
Three waves.
いつでもいける。ひゃ。俺に任せろ。せい。いつでもいける。はあ。準備できてます。足止めします。いけます。させません。出番ですね。足止めします。頑張ります。させません。いつでもいける。ひゃ。俺に任せろ。ひゃ。
Okay, let's see what happens.
やった。いつでもいける。ひゃ。
Nice. She's here. Get ready. Just as Hiruko said, Vexness had arrived, calmly approaching from the distance. I could hear everyone's breath hitch. Tension filled the air. At last, Vexness stood in place. She looked us down and up, and before she spoke, your power and the power of the second coming are mine. I shall devour it all. This is the strongest she's been, I think.
邪悪な侵略者どもよ、新たな神、己の邪悪さを封入るがいい。
It's bullshit.
出番だな。俺に任せ。せい。やっ、行くぞ。そこだ。いつでも行ける。行くぞ。アクセル全開。気合入ったぜ。俺に任せろ。
This is a fruitless battle. I don't see why they're making us do this. Oh, never mind. This is actually extremely doable. much damage does she do? 3?
まだ大丈夫だ。これだ。まだいける。セーフ。
Oh, okay. Yeah, this attack it can't be. Okay, wait for me, I can probably kill it. Even if we keep fighting like this, I can't see us winning against Vexus. If only we could create some kind of opening. That's right, she's using an undying flame attack, so we should fight fire with fire. Okay, everyone, let's go. No other option, huh?
僕の力だ。デシネスを行くぞ。
いけるよ。
いつでも使うよ。俺に任せろ。ひゃっ。
No, that was the wrong move.
いつでもいける。俺に任せろ。ひゃっ。行くぞ。食らえ。食らえ。飛ばすぜ。ほらよ。あれ、俺。
Use a special attack 100 times. Achievement unlocked. One more attack. One more. And this kills her. You win. I 100% could have tried killing her round 2. What the fuck? Is that her Hemo animal getting released, or is she going Super Saiyan? I can't tell. Nice. Special defense units board the plane. Oh, it's finally over. It feels a little anticlimactic. Damn, you think so? Damn, girl, you really are a badass. I had a hell of a time just dragging myself out of bed this morning. Don't worry, Takamaru. We all know how hard you fought yesterday. It's obvious you're still tired from that. Are you feeling alright, Nozomi? You're looking even more pale than before. I'm just a little nervous about flying in this thing. But I'm sure I'll be alright. The war's finally over, so everything will work out just fine. I certainly hope so. They wouldn't stop me from getting in the pod with them or anything, but we were clearly no longer friends. I irrevocably tarnished my relationship with these four. You're telling me, what's up with that sour look on your face? Now that we reached the end, I can't help but wondering, did I make the right choice? Was there a better way to resolve this? You love beating yourself to death about this stuff, don't you? Think about it. Ever since we started performing those rituals, the killing stopped. There hasn't been a single new victim. Our plan worked. Our hard work paid off. So what's wrong about that? Besides, our fight isn't over yet, huh? We killed Vexus. Now we're about to wipe out all the invaders left on the planet. Just think about all the curses and vengeful spirits like that. It's gonna great. Our fight against those malicious forces isn't over. It's only just beginning. So I went to the library and grabbed all the books and old documents I could carry. I was wondering what took you so long to get here. I guess that explains it. Come on, let's get in the pod. Don't want to get left behind. Once we get to the artificial satellite, we'll have to get started on a whole new set of rituals. I can count on you, right, Takumi? Absolutely, I'm with you all the way, Gaku. So this is Gaku end, huh? Oh, you're kidding me. It doesn't tell you, like, what's going on in... Doesn't tell you what happens on the rooftop. Or, not on the rooftop, on the, what's it called? It doesn't tell you, what happens on the moon. It just, like, you know, tells that you exercised it and you're with... Okay, whatever. I'm flabbergasted about this. Okay, time to choose logic, which is the one that I should have chose. But ritual was like a fun side detour. You get me? Here it goes. People don't become ghosts when they die, they become statistics. Huh? We don't need an exorcism because there's no way Kuroa would come back to haunt us from beyond the grave. There has to be an explanation for all of this, something that we're missing. It has to be, you're not even fully convinced yourself. What is the explanation, huh? Why did they all die? What is it that killed them? I don't know yet, but I swear I'm going to find the truth and explain everything. I think that's enough discussion. It's time for you to back down, Gaku. And Takumi, well done. Sorry to make you worry. Anyways, we can't leave Kuroa like this. Let's get her down and put the body to rest. We can mourn for her properly once this is finally over. Rage, sorrow, remorse, but one thing that I wasn't feeling was doubt. It was like a miasma has been weighing down my thoughts for so long and has finally been dispelled. I got up, ate a quick breakfast, then went back to my room. I need to get my thoughts in order. Let's go over the incidents one more time. Yugumu was killed in the bathroom. He was hanged, and he had his ankle slit open so he'd bleed out as well. We found Moko in the cafeteria, where she'd been stabbed multiple times. Imo was stabbed too. His body was still in the cage where we locked him in. The cage was still locked when we found it too. Why did the killer lock it behind them? Were they trying to create a locked room mystery? But why do all of that when Ima's injuries were clearly pointed to murder? Did they just want to mess with us? And finally there's Kuroa. She was hanged and bled out as well. Looking at the murders together, they fall into two pretty clear groups. Yugumu and Kuroa were hanged and had their ankles cut. Moko and Imo were stabbed. Why the two different MOs, and why cut their ankles? To drain their cryptoglobin so they couldn't be revived? That's what I thought so at first. But just making sure the bodies wouldn't be found for a while would do that too. And if this really was about making sure they couldn't come back, the killer could have just thrown them into the undying flames or something. That would get rid of the corpses and make the murder that much harder to trace back to them. The killer's been very careful while covering their tracks, except when it comes to the body themselves. Wouldn't it be more advantageous to hide them? And isn't it significant that those four are the ones who were targeted? Hiruko said the reason Kaku started killing people was because she opened the box. This case really does hinge on that thing. I continued to puzzle over the details of the case long into the evening. Before I knew it, the sun had gone down. My room was cloaked in darkness. Still trying to find an answer, I reluctantly climbed into bed and soon drifted off. I think it was around here. Oh, hello, Takumi. Hiruko. Are you feeling better now? Ready to actually solve this mystery? Yeah, the question of ghosts and curses can wait. Right now we have to stop whoever it is who's trying to kill us. Well said, if you hadn't shaped up, I might have to kill you and take over as leader myself. I know I've been kind of useless lately, I'm sorry. Can't you ease up on me a little? You came to your senses before it was too late. I suppose it's alright, just don't mess this up. Anyways, if you came here, I assume you're looking for this? Yeah, I thought it might be worth checking it over again. That's what I did. I examined the box from every angle and in as much detail as I could. No new details jumped at me though. It was just a box. But then there was also the doll that's been inside it. Hiriko, you said Kako probably acted strange because she opened the box at the shrine, right? So she opened the box and something inside it made her want to start killing people. I can't say for sure. I know very little about it myself. I just know that in other timelines she only became a murderer after opening it. My only guess is that the box was the cause of her behavior somehow. If we assume it was, that means whoever behind it all also opened the box, right? I wouldn't be so sure Ima opened it and he didn't turn into a serial killer. Well, that's true, and I'm curious about the doll. Do you think the other box had something in it like this as well? Who knows? Perhaps Takamaru was on the right track when he said we need to find another one to figure things out. And there's one thing I don't understand. Why was this box here in the cafeteria when I found Moko's body? We didn't come to anything conclusive though. Our 75th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close, our heads still filled with confusion and unanswered questions. I re-examined all the crime scenes, hoped to find something I missed in the first time around. My search didn't yield any results though, and all too soon the day was over. The nighttime announcement played like usual, and then he appeared. Hello, it's been a while. I think I finally have something to report. What is it? Before I tell you, I'd like to get your thoughts on what's been happening here. Okay, but I haven't really come up with anything definitive yet. I see. Kako changed because of a strange box, and now you need another one to move things forward. In that case, I think you'll find what I have to say helpful. Really? What did you find out? Well, more importantly, there seems to be a legend regarding the Box of Blessings in Invader Society. Supposedly, there are 7 of them scattered around the world, and anyone who finds one will find happiness. So what Eva said was true. I don't think so. There's also a corresponding legend about the Boxes of Calamity. This is mentioned in even older sources. They say there are a total of 6 of these boxes hidden around the world. So what does that mean? Both of these legends seem to be legitimate, but there's one other important detail. Apparently, Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamity look almost the same. The patterns on the box are also the same, but the number of symbols is different. So at first glance, one likely won't be able to tell if a box is a Box of Blessings or a Calamity. I'm pretty sure Eva said the Box of Blessings had a moon design on it. That's right, but the same is true for the Box of Calamity. However, it seems the Box of Calamity have a certain order to the number of moons. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about that order. In any case, I think Eva intentionally said nothing about the existence of the Box of Calamity. As I said before, Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamities bear a striking similarity. So if anyone were to find a box and not be aware of the Box of Calamity, that person would be certain it was a Box of Blessings and open it without hesitation. Supposing it was a Box of Calamity in which a wraith was sealed, so that was Eva's goal. I believe she was planning to let you guys open a Box of Calamity in order to wipe out the Special Defense Unit, and she came up with that plan so quickly. The point is, the Wrath is something Eva genuinely thought could do us harm. The Wraith, I mean. It's not something abstract like bad luck, but a genuine, tangible threat. The box Kako opened at the shrine and the one you found in the cafeteria. If we count these 2 as separate boxes, there's still 4 Boxes of Calamity out there somewhere. If we can find one, we might be able to figure out what happened to Kako. You're right, we thought so too, but this confirms it. Thank you. Was I able to help out a little? I'm glad. Gosh, that makes things a lot more simple. We just gotta find the box and that'll show us the bastard who started this whole mess, right? Whether or not it will get us that far, it certainly is a solid lead at least. And on top of that, knowing that there are other boxes is pretty big. It means that we should be able to find them if we look for them. So how do we do that? If I knew the boxes in, I'd snip the valve with my unsightly pig snout. Count me out, those boxes will curse us if we open them. Hard pass. No one said a word about any curses. So, you think you know what will happen if you open one? True, I don't. We still have to find them. Why don't we all look for them? Wouldn't it be dangerous to leave the school empty? Maybe we should stick to a group of 3. I'll go on my own. Takamaru. It's like I told you, right now ain't the time to hole up back here. The only choice is we gotta split up the search. What, and leave the school empty? I don't know about that. Until we find the boxes, we'll keep getting picked off until we're wiped out. We gotta do this together and make sure we find them as fast as possible, you get that? But still, I told you, you can count me out. Talk down, Takamaru. Whatever, going. I'm bringing home a box. Split the rest of the work however you like. Let him go. He's not the kind to get himself killed. Even so, what's wrong with him? It's not like him to be so reckless. A thug that doesn't like to be reckless, what do you even call that? Maybe he's thinking about Kuro's death. All about Kuro. Takamaru went searching for a box before she died, remember? If he found the box then a fair bit of the mystery would have been solved and Kuro may not have died. The thought made him feel responsible for it. The arrogance, putting that blame on him. Such a gentle soul. In any case, Hiroko and I will search for the boxes. Though I guess that makes 3 of us if we count Takamaru taking off on his own. Okay, we're counting on you. And so our search for the boxes had begun. Okay, I want to end the stream here. Maybe? We started searching for the box with renewed vigor, but to no avail. Even after all this time, coming back empty-handed. I can't speak. Fuck it. This is it. Anyways, thanks for watching.